Hello, ladies and gentlemen. General Goes back here for another one. Today, we are going to talk about and continue talking about the Warpath drama that's going on right now. Yes, we're talking about the new Theatre of Conquest drama, and I have a special guest today. Please stick around and have a good one. See you in the next one. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. So, we are going to talk about the Theatre of Conquest 8.1 update, but first, I want to introduce Corrupted. Corrupted, how are you doing, mate?
Hey, General Ghost, thanks for having me. I'm doing good, man.
So, if you guys don't know Corrupted is a YouTuber. He has a channel. It will be in the description down below. And remember, guys, we support the community. And today we are going to talk about what's going on with this 8.1 update. Now, Corrupted, thank you for joining me. And I want to talk about what's happening right now in Warpath, the community. This update has just, you know, made everybody very uncomfortable, very angry. Some are grateful about it. How do you feel about this update?
Yeah, I'm personally not a big fan of it. What do we need to do for me to like it? Either significantly reduce how restrictive it is, or just don't do it at all.
Okay. Yeah, no, definitely. For me personally, you know, I'm going both ways. For me, it's nice. But to have the restrictions that we have right now that's coming up in 8.1, it upsets me because I've worked so hard to get my 9.1 star MBT. I had to break down a lot of 7.2s, you know, and for a free to play player like me, it's very hard to get those tickets, to get those units, and then I have to break it down. Um, you as well have a 9.2 star MBT. How do you feel about that situation right now?
Yeah, I mean, I grinded a pretty long time for that unit. Yeah, destroyed all 7.2s for it. I don't have anything else for that camp now. Same for all the units, actually. I only have one unit per camp, and the rest is basically all prototype, so it's taking me quite a lot of time to like rebuild that to have a second 7.2 that I could upgrade again. That I could have a bit more units and still be kind of competitive there.
Yeah, the main thing is that what the guys are saying that I've heard on Discord and what everybody's going on about is mostly people, you know, in gold is running maybe 2 units, maybe 3 units that is modernized and one fighter plane. If you are free to play or you're trying to get to a higher tier, um, a lot of people, you know, me, I'm running a MBT, a rocket truck, and an artillery, all modernized, and my other 2 slots is totally open. I just fill them in, and then I have one fighter plane that is modern, and the rest is just fillers. Now, you have the prototype pieces, you have the components, you have the, you know, refined components, but you don't have the 7.2 star units to be able to fill those slots. What are you running right now, and what is your take and feeling about that situation?
Yeah, so I currently run a 9-star Martyrs Bomber, 8.2 Liberty Howitzer, and a 9.2 Vanguard MBT. And like I mentioned before, I don't have any other stuff that I could upgrade, so I need to grind them out again, completely from like basically scratch. Close time to a new 7.2 Liberty, you have 2 7-stars, so that's still miles away. Yeah, and then you would need to get, well, because you only if you want an extra unit, you need only need the prototype part again. You also need to do the basic levels and the modifications, and even wrenches till a certain extent, which you're going to need to completely do again, which is going to cost a lot of resources. And I don't think, like, even if you downgrade, you will be weaker after it significantly, even relative to the others.
Yes, 100%. So as you can see on my screen, I have done some testing to see what can I do if I have to be in a certain tier. I've lost a lot of power just trying to get to 8.2 star. I can also see the frustration, especially with you, Corrupted. That's in an earlier server, a lot of time to grind. You didn't have a lot of time to grind bullets yet, and wrenches and all of that that you need to, get those all those slots full, right?
Yeah, like if you're gonna be in a server like server 10 or 12 or something over there, you've had a lot of time to play, and your bullets, you have plenty of bullets.
Yeah.
But like in the younger servers, like 34 is already getting relatively old. It's my account Origin S31 is a little over a year old now. But if you're especially if in a server like server 40 right now, they just got access to Epic or to open conquest where they can battle everyone after the 300-day mark, and they're going to be struggling even harder than I am. And
No,
same is for servers that are getting older and older.
yeah, no, 100%. And let's talk about that. Why this was implemented. I think this was implemented because we had a lot of players in silver. So I'm just gonna pull up something, the list here. So, there was a lot of players in silver that was 300 million powers with, 2, 3, 9.2 star, MBT helicopters, artillery. So what they made some changes here now, and this is the list that everybody's concerned about, is Silver 3 will be 7.1 star, level 80 capped. Silver 2 will be 7.2 star, 120 level capped. And then Silver 1 will be 8 star, 200 level capped. So that's when you're going to get your modern units. So what do you think is going to happen in Silver 1 when this goes live?
Yeah, I mean Silver One, of course. I don't really know who plays there. There's a fair few people that play there, I think, that actively play the game. But yeah, even the very casual players that play there, yeah, they're gonna encounter some builds right now. But I think most of them will have units above 7.1. It's only gonna be the very early server you're gonna have 7.1 level 80 capped. Most players that play there can at least run like an 8 star pretty easily, I think.
Yeah. So what we also have to talk about is these 300 million players that are in there. They have their wrenches, they have a lot of base tech, they have their refined components, everything to be able to be a 300 million power. Now, if they do downgrade to just 8 stars, they're gonna have so much resources and everything left. Their tech is way higher than most of the players that are going to be in Silver 1, so they're still going to have an advantage. Um, so I want to talk about Gold 3, Gold 2, and Gold 1. Now, this is where we go up in the ladder a little bit. Get the 8.1 at Gold 3, 8.2 at Gold 2, and then Gold 1 is a 9 star. But what is concerning is whenever I play in Gold 2 or Gold 1, there's always people that have 9 star units. So, what do you think about that? Is it very common?
I mean, even in the Gold 3 events I played, yeah, 9.9 star and 9.1 is very common. 9.2 is starting to appear in more as well now. Yeah, so I think that's the ranking just too restrictive,
Hmm.
to be honest, because even I know Alliance in Silver, Alliance that play Silver, they have a decent amount of 8.2s and a few 9 stars. So
Okay.
yeah, and they'll be locked out hard as well.
So, then I also want to talk about Legendary 2 and Legendary 1. Now, this is going to push a lot of players to go, you know what? If Lilith wants to do this, we will go to Epic 2, we will go to Epic 1. Even me, that's a free to play player, has a 9.1 star MBT, and I've been playing for over 600 days. So there's a lot of people that are free to play that already have a 7.1 and also a 7.2 if they're very lucky. Um, so what do you think is going to happen here at Epic 2 and Epic 1? Are a lot of these guys going to go up, or they're just going to say, you know what, alright, we will do it, we will just stay in gold, or we will just stay in silver, but run the weaker units?
Yeah, I think that's gonna be pretty split. Yeah, of course. Also, Legendary 2 being 9.1 is kind of weird to be honest, but yeah. Uh, yeah, gonna be pretty split. Personally, I am leaning towards going towards Epic. I know other players say, I'll run the lower tier units, I'll upgrade in a few new 7.2s and be able to run that.
Mm.
So yeah, I think it's, from what I've seen so far, it's about 60% want to stay in lower levels of the capped units, and the other 40 wants to move up, at least from the people I've talked to.
Yeah, that's great. Now, another thing that you also saying is very true is these guys will want to move up. But now the other thing is migration tickets. People can't always just say, okay, I've got 70 in the bank, 70 tickets to jump servers to go to these Epic One alliances. So this means a lot of alliances are going to have to merge to be able to reach Epic 2 and Epic 1, right?
Yeah, of course. If you haven't collected migration tickets already, like you are either gonna need to pay money to get them, and quite a bit of it because they're quite expensive.
Mm.
Yeah, or just wait and hope there's spot left by the time you get there. Or, like you said, merge with other alliance in the server and hopefully create an Epic 1 or at least Epic 2 alliance that you can use your good units in.
Yeah, no, 100%. So now that we have gone through the list and everything, I want to talk about how this is affecting the community. Now, me and you both are on Discord. We are on the Warpath official. We are Warpath Lounge. It's our own server. Now, we have seen it going on Facebook. We have seen it going on YouTube. A lot of content creators are talking about this, like me and you right now. What is going on currently in the Discord server?
Well, since this morning, there's been a lot of activity talking about it there. Yeah, a few hours ago, I think, a poll went up where everyone can vote, voice their opinion in a special thread created for this, and then in a few days, the community manager will go talk to the devs about it. Doesn't guarantee a change, but at least giving feedback will give them an idea where the community stands on this change.
Yeah, no, 100%. So, guys, if you want to make an impact in the voting, please go to the Discord server under announcements. There's a poll going on right now, and you can go and vote there. And our community manager will take it to the developers because he's in contact with them directly, and they can make a decision to change it or tweak it a little bit. Because I think this is a good chance to test out if it would work, but I think it's a little bit too restrictive. So yeah, now you spoke about something very interesting that I have to talk about. You said that there's something that they can do that you might suggest them to do if they're listening to us right now. Please listen, because this can be, a game changer. So, Corrupted, can you tell me what that suggestion is?
Okay, so there are two really. One would be just ease the unit cap. For example, 9.2 for legendary, 9.1 for gold, and 9.0 for silver. And once you get then to the fortune days, you would cap it at 8.2 for legendary, 8.1 for silver, 8.1 for gold, and so on. Or the second would be, this would be pretty complicated to implement, I think, but it could work very well, would be a sort of dynamic level cap. So what you would do, you would look at the average player in a level 4, what power they have, and based on that power, you're gonna assign, based on average power, you're gonna assign that theater of conquest a unit tier. So for example, as the average power, for example, 100 million, we'll say it's, let's say 9-star or 8.2, something like that. The details of that would have to work out, but that could work really well if it's implemented well.
Yeah, so what you're basically saying is take the average of the power of that level 4 and then assign a certain star unit to that level 4 that everybody has to, cap out of. Like that will be the cap. That's very interesting. I think that can work as well. Now, a lot of people has been upset. A lot of people has been happy about this. A lot of people has been angry, saying they're gonna install the game and they're gonna stop spending and this is just broken the game. Guys, this is not final yet. This is just a test run to see what's happening. I think the developers has heard us already. They've seen what's going on, seeing what people are saying on Discord, what is going on Facebook. That's why they made a poll to see what is the outcome with this update. They have not released it. I think it's another 1 month or 2 months before they release it. And yeah, I think this will be an interesting topic. Thank you very much, Corrupted, for joining me. It was a pleasure having you here. I will see you again. We will have another video together. And yeah, guys, again, I have his description, his YouTube link in my description. If you want to join our Warpath server, it will be in the description below. And if you have any comments, leave it down in the comment section. And please, guys, go and subscribe, like, and you will have a lot of videos coming. This is my new setup, and my war room is being built. This is my face. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you very much, Corrupted, for coming on this video.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, everybody, General Ghost signing out. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.
New mission is full bar. Need immediate reinforcements. Falling back to LC.
Hold on, Rebus. We are inbound. Get us on the ground, now!
Copy that. Fucking hang on!